Welcome back to Retired Pennies World, the place where everyday coins can hide surprising stories and unexpected value. Today, we are taking a very deep look at the 1988 quarter dollar with the D mint mark, a coin that many people have handled in daily life without realizing its collector potential. While most 1988 D quarters were used heavily in circulation, certain high-grade examples and rare mint errors have turned this simple 25-cent coin into a collectible that can be worth hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars in today's market. The 1988 quarter with the D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint, and the small d can be found on the obverse side near the date. This coin belongs to the famous Washington quarter series, created by designer John Flanagan. The obverse shows a detailed portrait of George Washington facing left, and on well-preserved coins, the fine lines in the hair and the sharp letterings stand out clearly. These details are extremely important to collectors because the quality of the strike and the amount of wear directly affect the coin's value. The reverse side of the 1988 D quarter features the powerful image of a bald eagle with wings fully spread. The eagle holds arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing America's readiness for defense and its desire for peace. On uncirculated examples, the eagle's feathers appear sharp and separated, the shield lines are clean, and the rim lettering is bold. Coins that have seen heavy use often show flattened details and scratches, which reduce collector interest and price. This quarter is made from a copper core covered with nickel, giving it a bright silver color and strong durability. It weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Because millions of 1988 D quarters were produced and released into circulation, most surviving coins today are worn. Finding a coin with original mint shine, smooth surfaces, and no heavy contact marks is becoming harder each year, which increases the demand for high-grade pieces. In common circulated condition, the 1988 D quarter is usually worth face value or slightly more, around $1. Coins with lighter wear may sell for $2 to $5. True uncirculated coins can sell for $10 to $25. Examples graded MS-63 often reach $20 to $35. Higher-end coins graded MS-65 can sell for $50 to $100. Very rare top-grade coins graded MS-66 or above have sold between $200 and $500 at major auctions. In exceptional cases, nearly perfect specimens with beautiful eye appeal have reached prices above $1,000 at major auctions. Mint errors add another exciting layer of value to the 1988 D quarter. Off-center strikes can sell for $50 to several $100 depending on how dramatic the error appears. Double die varieties with visible doubling in the lettering or date are highly collectible and may bring hundreds of dollars. Other errors, such as clipped planchets, broad strikes, or coins struck on defective blanks, can range from $100 to over $1,000 when certified. Professional grading by respected companies like PCGS or NGC greatly increases buyer confidence and overall market price. Interest in high-quality Washington quarters from the late 1980s has been growing steadily. Many collectors are now building registry sets that require the finest known examples. Because few coins were saved in perfect condition when they were new, competition for premium 1988 D quarters is strong. This increasing demand, combined with limited supply, suggests that the best examples may continue to appreciate in value over time. If you own a 1988 quarter with a D mint mark, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for strong shine, crisp details in Washington's portrait, sharp eagle feathers, and clean surfaces without heavy scratches. Watch for unusual features, such as doubling or misaligned designs. Coins that appear uncirculated or show possible mint errors should be stored safely and considered for professional grading, as certification can significantly raise their value. Next up, we are taking a deep and extended look at the 1982 quarter dollar with the D mint mark. a coin that many people have used in daily life without ever realizing its hidden potential. While most of these quarters were produced for circulation, collectors understand that certain high-grade examples and rare mint errors can make this coin worth far more than its face value of 25 cents, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the collector market. The 1982 quarter with the D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and the small d can be seen on the obverse beneath the date. This coin is part of the historic Washington Quarter series designed by John Flanagan. The obverse shows a strong portrait of George Washington facing left, and on well-preserved coins, the fine hair details and sharp lettering are clearly visible. These design features are extremely important when grading the coin because collectors pay close attention to strike quality and surface condition. Coins with crisp details and minimal wear are much more desirable and valuable. The reverse of the 1982 D quarter displays the famous bald eagle with wings spread wide, holding arrows and an olive branch. This classic image symbolizes the balance of strength and peace in American history. On high-quality coins, the eagle's feathers are sharp and separated, the shield lines are clear, and the surrounding lettering is bold. When a coin has circulated heavily, these features become flat and worn, which greatly reduces its collector appeal. The 1982 D quarter is made with a copper core layered between outer nickel surfaces, giving it a silver appearance while providing durability for everyday use. It weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. During the early 1980s, coins circulated rapidly through the economy, and many were not saved in pristine condition. Because of this heavy use, finding an uncirculated 1982 D quarter with original mint luster is becoming more difficult, increasing demand for well-preserved examples. In circulated condition, most 1982 D quarters are worth face value or slightly more, usually up to $1. Coins with lighter wear and stronger details may sell for $2 to $5. True uncirculated examples often sell for $10 to $25. Coins graded MS-63 can reach values between $20 and $40. Higher grade coins graded MS-65 may sell for $50 to $100. Rare top-grade examples graded MS-66 or above are scarce and have sold between $200 and $500. Exceptional near-perfect coins with outstanding eye appeal have reached auction prices above $1,000, proving that even modern quarters can carry serious value. Mint errors are another important reason collectors search carefully through 1982 D quarters. Off-center strikes can sell for $50 to several $100s, depending on how dramatic the shift appears. Double die errors showing visible doubling in the date or lettering are highly collectible and may bring hundreds of dollars. Other errors such as cleft planchets, broad strikes, and coins struck on defective blanks can range from $100 to over $1,000 when certified. Professional grading by companies like PCGS or NGC increases buyer confidence and often raises the final selling price. Interest in high-grade Washington quarters from the early 1980s continues to grow as collectors build competitive registry sets. Because relatively few coins were saved in perfect condition when they were released, top-quality examples are increasingly scarce. This limited supply, combined with rising collector demand, suggests that premium 1982 D quarters may continue to gain attention and value in the future. If you own a 1982 quarter with a D mint mark, examine it closely under good lighting. Look for bright, original shine, sharp details in Washington's portrait, strong eagle feathers, and smooth surfaces with minimal scratches. Watch for unusual features such as doubling or off-center designs. Coins that appear uncirculated or show possible mint errors should be protected carefully and considered for professional grading, as certification can significantly increase their market value. Next up, we are exploring the 1965 quarter dollar with no mint mark, one of the most important and historic coins in modern American circulation. At first glance, it may look like a simple quarter, but the year 1965 marked a major turning point in U.S. coin history. Because of its historical importance, collector interest, and rare high-grade examples, this coin can sometimes be worth far more than its face value of 25 cents. The 1965 quarter has no mint mark because during this period, the United States Mint temporarily removed mint marks from coins to discourage hoarding. This was the first year the quarter changed from 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition. Rising silver prices forced the government to redesign circulating coins so they would remain affordable to produce. As a result, the 1965 quarter represents the beginning of the modern clad era in American coinage. For collectors, this transition makes the coin historically significant. The obverse of the 1965 quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. On well-preserved examples, Washington's hair details, facial lines, and lettering are sharp and clearly visible. The reverse displays the classic eagle with spread wings, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Coins that remain in high condition show crisp feathers, bold shield lines, and strong rim lettering, all of which increase collector value. The 1965 quarter weighs 5.67 grams and has a copper core layered between nickel surfaces, giving it a silver appearance without precious metal content. Because this coin was heavily circulated during a time of economic change, many examples today show wear and surface damage. Finding a 1965 quarter with original mint luster and minimal contact marks is becoming more difficult, especially in higher grades. This scarcity of pristine examples is one reason collectors are willing to pay premium prices. In heavily circulated condition, a 1965 quarter is usually worth face value, or up to $1. Lightly circulated coins may sell for $2 to $5. Uncirculated examples with strong luster often sell for $10 to $25. Coins graded MS63 can bring $20 to $40. Higher quality coins, graded MS65, may sell for $50 to $100. Rare top-grade examples graded MS66 or higher are scarce and have sold for $200 to $500. Exceptional near-perfect specimens with outstanding eye appeal have reached prices above $1,000 at auction. Mint errors add another exciting layer of value to the 1965 quarter. Some coins were mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchettes from 1964, creating extremely rare transitional errors that can sell for several $1,000s. Off-center strikes, double die errors, and clipped planchettes are also known and can range from $100 to over $1,000 depending on rarity and condition. Professionally certified error coins from PCGS or NGC are especially desirable and command strong prices in the collector market. Collector interest in the 1965 quarter continues to grow because of its unique place in American history. It represents a dramatic shift in coin production and marks the beginning of the modern era of circulating U.S. coins. As more collectors seek high-grade examples and rare errors, demand increases while the supply of pristine coins remains limited. This balance between demand and scarcity helps support strong market values. If you own a 1965 quarter with no mint mark, examine it carefully under bright light. Look for sharp details, original shine, and any unusual features such as doubling or off-center designs. Pay special attention to weight and appearance, since rare silver transitional errors are extremely valuable. Coins that appear uncirculated or unusual should be protected and considered for professional grading, as certification can significantly increase their worth. Last one. We're taking a deep and detailed look at the 1986 quarter dollar with the P mint mark. Many people have handled this coin without giving it a second thought, but collectors understand that condition, rarity, and top grades and mint errors can turn this simple quarter into a collectible worth far more than its face value of 25 cents, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The 1986 quarter with the P mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and the small P can be found on the obverse side near the date. By the mid-1980s, the Washington quarter, designed by John Flanagan, had become one of the most recognized coins in American history. The obverse features George Washington facing left, and on high-quality examples, the fine details in his hair and the sharp lettering are clearly visible. Collectors closely examine these features because the sharpness of the strike and the amount of wear play a major role in determining value. The reverse of the 1986 P quarter shows the classic bald eagle with wings spread wide, holding arrows and an olive branch. This powerful design symbolizes both strength and peace. On uncirculated coins, the eagle's feathers are crisp, the shield lines are strong, and the rim lettering is bold and complete. Coins that circulated heavily often show flattened details and scratches, which reduce their collector appeal and market price. The 1986 P quarter is made from a copper core layered with nickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and strong durability. It weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Millions of these coins were minted and entered circulation during a period of active economic growth, meaning most surviving examples today show signs of wear. Because relatively few coins were saved in perfect condition, high-grade, uncirculated examples are becoming more desirable to collectors. In circulated condition, a 1986 P quarter is usually worth face value, or up to $1. Coins with lighter wear may sell for $2 to $5. Uncirculated examples with original mint luster can sell for $10 to $25. Coins graded MS-63 often reach values between $20 and $35. Higher grade coins graded MS-65 may sell for $50 to $90. Rare, top-grade examples graded MS-66 or higher are difficult to find and have sold for $200 to $400. Exceptional near-perfect coins with beautiful eye appeal have reached prices above $1,000 at auction. Mint errors add significant excitement and value to the 1986 P quarter. Off-center strikes can sell for $50 to several $100s, depending on how dramatic the error appears. Double die errors with visible doubling in the date or lettering are highly collectible and may sell for hundreds of dollars. Other errors, such as clipped planchets, broad strikes, and coins struck on defective blanks, can range from $100 to over $1,000 when authenticated and graded. Professionally certified error coins from PCGS or NGC are especially trusted and command higher prices in the market. Collector interest in high-grade Washington quarters from the 1980s continues to grow as more people build advanced sets. Because pristine examples were not widely saved when these coins were released, competition for the best quality 1986 P quarters is increasing. This rising demand, combined with limited supply, suggests that premium examples may continue to gain value over time. If you have a 1986 quarter with a P mint mark, examine it carefully under strong lighting. Look for bright, original shine, sharp details in Washington's portrait, strong eagle feathers, and clean surfaces. Watch for unusual features, such as doubling or off-center designs. Coins that appear uncirculated or show possible mint errors should be stored safely and considered for professional grading, since certification can significantly increase their market value. In the end, the 1986 quarter dollar with P mint mark proves that even modern coins can hold surprising worth when condition and rarity come together. A simple quarter from everyday circulation may now be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to collectors. Always check your pocket change and old coin collections carefully. Thank you for watching Retired Pennies World, and keep searching your coins because hidden treasure and history may be waiting right in your pocket.